it was so clear, feeling whole now in a sense, and looking back at this person to where there was so much left unresolved, and just this attitude and heart of just pushing through this emotional stress and this heartache. And when I think back to this time period, it makes me think about where I feel like the it started to change for me was actually back in 2020, where of course everyone knows that was a crazy time period. But at the one job I held specifically at the time when we first started doing like virtual workspaces, and this workplace had everybody take this stress test. Well, I realized that not just for that year, but for 4 years in a row, I was at the highest levels on this stress test. It was placing me in this category of 80% chance or higher of having a mental breakdown or cardiac arrest issues. This was such a high level. And in all of that, being able to see it through this test, it made me recognize that I didn't even feel, I wasn't able to express or recognize how on edge I was. It felt almost like normalized where it's like I couldn't even fully recognize that I was anxious every day, that I was having insomnia, that I was experiencing depression. It's this moment where I recognize that stress doesn't always show up as emotion. Sometimes it shows up just as tension, sleeplessness, irritability, distractions, exhaustion, even just physical pain. And I'm past the hardest part, and now I can't sleep at night. And see, this moment was a wake-up call for me where it helped me to recognize that my body is carrying these burdens that my mind hasn't even acknowledged yet. And it woke me up to this idea of emotional self-awareness and how it is not a weakness to recognize your capacity to need boundaries. It's wisdom. Yeah.